Good Monday evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back, Southwest Arkansas weather here on March the 17th, here on St. Patrick's Day. What we're going to be going over in today's video is going to be talking about the confirmed tornadoes from Friday night, and also we have some wildfire danger on Tuesday potentially. Severe weather chances return on Sunday, and we're going to go in depth on tomorrow's weather and the 6-day forecast. So make sure you sit back and enjoy, and as always, stay tuned for the newest information right here at your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. Let's talk about last Friday's event for a moment. We've had an update regarding the surveys that took place over the weekend. We have two confirmed tornadoes from Friday night. This first being in the Hempstead County area, 5 miles west of Patamus at 10:09 p.m. 2 people were injured. The National Weather Service determined that the damage across southern Hempstead County was consistent with that of an EF1 tornado. It had maximum wind speeds near 100 miles per hour and a maximum path width of 525 yards. Damage consisted of numerous trees uprooted, snapped along its track. The tornado tracked northeast, crossing Highway 29 south, where the damage to the roofing of several structures was witnessed. A camper and cattle trailer were thrown nearly 100 yards east of Highway 29 south off of County Road 150. Mobile home was completely destroyed, injuring 2 residents inside. The tornado finally lifted as it approached Highway 32 just west of the Hempstead County and Nevada County lines. The second tornado occurred at 10:55 p.m., 1 mile northwest of Kell. This tornado had damage that was consistent with that of an EF2 tornado with maximum wind speeds of near 115 miles per hour and a maximum path width of near 700 yards. Damage consisted of numerous trees uprooted and snapped along its track. The tornado tracked northeast near the intersection of County Road 432 and County Road 45. Damage was witnessed to several small barns and outbuildings. A stretch of highway between County Road 47 and 423 saw extensive damage to trees, some of which fell onto several homes. The tornado reached its peak intensity in this area. The tornado appeared to have lifted near the White Oak Lake as it moved near the Ouachita County line. So that is two confirmed tornadoes now on the year for Southwest Arkansas. Next up, we're going to take a look at the wildfire danger and what's in store with that. Taking a look at the wildfire danger from the Arkansas Forestry Division, you can see that northwest portions of the coverage area are in the high orange color risk, and elsewhere you have that yellow moderate risk. 2 burn bans are in effect for the Union and Ouachita County areas. Taking a look at the relative humidity values, they dropped throughout the day today. While they rise some tomorrow morning, they're going to drop again throughout the day according to the HRRR model. On top of that, we could have an elevated risk for wildfires on Tuesday, mainly due to the increase in wind. You can see on the HRRR model, it is showing that anywhere between 20 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts will be possible throughout the day on Tuesday and into Wednesday morning. Adding the low relative humidity levels with the higher wind speeds makes for a higher wildfire risk. Next up, we're going to take a look at the weather for tomorrow. Now, taking a look at tomorrow's weather for Tuesday morning, temperatures are going to start off in the mid-50s tomorrow. It's going to be a windy day tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. You'll see a mixture of some clouds and sun with a south wind. As a front's getting closer towards us, we may have some compressional heating, so that'll warm us up into the mid to upper 70s across the area and near 80 degrees in the Texarkana area. And taking a look at those winds, those are going to be gusty. Here's the HRRR model that it shows that going throughout the day. Now remember, this isn't going to be exact, but this gives you a general idea. It's going to be windy as we go throughout the day and throughout the overnight hours into Wednesday morning there, as you can see. But some gusty winds will be possible tomorrow, so make sure to tie down those trash cans and anything that you don't want to blow away. But overnight lows tomorrow night are going to be in the 50s. And once again, we're going to go ahead and jump into the next segment. Just a quick little look at what tomorrow's weather is going to bring. Taking a look at your forecast for Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, with that severe weather outlook, taking a regional-wide outlook at it for now, since we're 7 days out. Remember, when you're until you get to 3 days out, you have that you have that slight and enhanced risk scale. When you get to days 1 through 3, you have that the 5-day scale or the 5-risk scale from marginal to high. But right now we have a 15% low severe weather threat for your day on Sunday, March the 23rd. Right now, that severe weather risk is a big risk from pretty much includes all of southeast Oklahoma, most of Arkansas, over to Memphis, Tennessee, portions of Mississippi, northern Mississippi there, northern Louisiana, and northeast portions of Texas, including the Dallas metro area. Now, let's take an overall look at the pattern. Right now, we're going to show you some of the ensemble data. Remember, when you're this far out, you want to look at these and get a general idea. There's still a lot of uncertainties with this setup. First off, we're taking a look at the 500 millibar level heights. We're going to look at the European ensemble and the GFS ensemble from the 12Z or this morning's run. One thing to mention, though, the European model is an outlier, so it has the overall system a little too far north. So that's one thing to remember with this. So we're gonna keep a close eye on it. But right now, what you're looking at here is your 500 millibar, your mid-level winds, and you can see that here's the jet stream, and you have this little dip in the trough here, right over the northern portions, or just to the north of us, and that could lead to us seeing a system. Now, taking a look at that same thing on the GFS, it looks a little different here. As you can see, there's still a trough. One thing to remember, though, with this as well, the timing is going to play a big factor in it. If it's a faster system, it may not have as much time to combine all the ingredients it needs. But if it's a slower system, those may have more time to combine and may have a higher risk. That's one of the many details we got to iron out as we get closer. But the GFS still shows something similar here. Shows pretty much a trough starting to develop over there near the Nebraska area, and moves over into the Arkansas area a little later there on the day on Sunday. Now, taking a look at your dew points, you got to have that moisture first, starting off with the European model. It still has those dew points in the 50s, but the 60 dew points lacking behind more in the Louisiana, Texas area. But remember, European model is an outlier, so the GFS has those dew points just a little further north into the coverage area, with 50 dew points elsewhere and 60 dew points here on the ensemble data here across southern Arkansas down into Louisiana and Texas. As we get closer, we'll start to use more models, but right now I'm just sticking with the ensembles to give a general idea on what could potentially happen. Now, taking a look at your instability, your mixed level or layer cape there on the European model, once again, just has this just a little far south. Once again, there's still some instability across southern Arkansas, but the higher 1,000 joules of cape and 2,000 joules of cape down there in southern Texas, but really across eastern Texas and western Louisiana there, according to that. Now, taking a look at the surface-based cape on the GFS, once again, it just has a little further north there as well. So just some of the things we're looking at right now, there's going to be some instability there according to the ensembles. How much and all that fun stuff we'll have to know as we get closer. Timing and all that, basically, we're keeping an eye on Sunday right now. Timing, and there's a lot of uncertainties that we'll have to iron out as we get closer. We're 7 days out. This is just now really just to keep a close eye on it and stay aware and be prepared for the newest. So now we're going to take a look at what's in store for the 6-day forecast and talk about that. And that'll be what's coming up next. So as always, just stay weather aware. Keep an eye on Sunday. We'll continue to keep you updated. Now taking a look at your area-wide 6-day forecast for your day, or really for this rest of this week. Taking a look at that on Tuesday and Tuesday night, mixed clouds and some sun with high temperatures in the 70s. Considering adding a very small, less than 10% chance of rain overnight for Tuesday with a strong front approaching, but we're going to hold off on that. Low temperatures will fall into the 60s. Wednesday and Wednesday night, high temperatures will occur a bit earlier on Wednesday and be somewhat of a gradient across the area. High temperatures will get into the mid to upper 60s in the western half of the area and into the highs, into as high as the mid 70s for the east half of the area. Based on current front timing, low temperatures will fall into the upper 30s and low 40s as Thursday and Thursday night. High temperatures on Thursday will get up into the upper 50s to into the upper 50s to low 60s. Low temperatures will fall into the upper 30s and 40s. Friday and Friday night, mixed clouds and sun. High temperatures once again in the upper 60s and to the low 70s. Low temperatures will fall into the mid 40s. Left a small chance of rain for the overnight hours on Friday. Chance of rain's around 20% there. Saturday night, clearing skies with highs into the upper 60s and to the mid 70s. Low temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s, and then on Sunday and Sunday night, of course, that time frame we're watching for that chance of severe weather. A chance thunderstorms will exist on Sunday ahead of an incoming cold front. Conditions may exist for some chances of severe thunderstorms, though not really seeing a more significant threat at this time. Though it was worth mentioning in the 6-day graphic and forecast text. Main concerns will be strong winds and large hail. This will be monitored throughout the week. High temperatures will reach the mid to upper 70s. Low temperatures will fall into the 40s. Chance of thunderstorms is around 30% at this time. As you can see, pretty much throughout most of this week, dry conditions look likely. Maybe a few little small chances of rain here and there, but with sunny skies on Saturday before rain chances return on your day on Sunday. As always, that brings us to the end of today's Outlook. I want to say a big thanks to all of our sponsors: Palmer's Roofing, Southern Dumpster Rentals, J&S Auto Supply, Bumper & Bumper in Murfreesboro, Landmark Insurance Agency, Patterson's Credit Union, Tan Energy and Nutrition, and Fort Smith Therapy. Make sure to check them out all over on Facebook and give them a call if you're in need of any of these needs. As always, have a good rest of your Monday, and see you back here tomorrow evening for another look at what's in store for this upcoming week. As always, before you go, make sure to check us out over on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Make sure to check us out and follow us on all those platforms where we post a lot of content. Thank you as always for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Thank you as always for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather.